This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And before I go any further, as always, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, Baha-Rakah-Kwadash, which is the Paleo Hebrew for the name of the Heavenly Father being Yahweh, and that of his Son being Yahushai, the only names of which salvation could be obtained, whether you can receive that or not. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, rule all of the nation of Israel well today. Once again, whether you can receive that or not, and peace, love, blessings, salutations be unto the elect of the house of Israel who are pushing this truth and sincerity, and charity and faith, and who are able to receive these things that are needful for salvation, man. All through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right. But as you see here, Revelation 13 and 16, all right, talking about the mark of the beast, man, which that word mark we know as the RFID microchip. All right, when you go into that word mark, it goes into the Greek word charagma, meaning an etching or incision into the skin. Okay, now you got to ask yourself the question, all right, when reading this, how is this going to be pushed? Okay, how is this going to be pushed and accepted by everybody? Okay, because you see clearly that, you know, everybody will be receiving this, you know, other than the elect. We know the elect will not receive this mark. Okay, but how is it going to prosper, man? And you got to ask yourself what the nature of Esau is, all right, which is to deceive. Okay, you see, it's not there's no spiritual demon Satan's going to come forth and manifest itself, some red guy with a harpoon, and come out with this RFID microchip and make people take it. You see, the scriptures say that when we go into Thessalonians, all right, which, you know, we're speaking about Esau, who he was, you know, about his characteristics and his nature, all right, on the last lesson. But let me go ahead and just, you know, just for a quick example, so I'm not paraphrasing. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan." So you see, he's not actually Satan, all right, but these people, their coming is after the work of Satan. They were created to oppress. They were created to deceive. They were created to be the wicked, man. All right, just like you need you know, you might need a baseball bat. All right, you might need a gun to defend your home, whatever the case might be within your mind. Okay, you know, your belt. Okay, you're gonna use that. You know, it has a use. Okay, which you know, I guess, you know, I won't say belt, but you know, your whooping stick, whatever the case is, man, it has a use, which is to correct. Okay, but if there is no correcting needed to be done, then you don't need that. You see. And that's basically what Esau was created to do, was to be that whooping stick, man, to be the oppressor over the planet Earth. All right, and ultimately what he's going to do is bring the will of the Heavenly Father, which is to bring forth this RFID microchip. All right, and ultimately to destroy himself. Okay, but we see that this isn't some spiritual demon Satan. It's a man. Okay, his coming is after the working of Satan, and we're describing how, you know, Esau is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan today. Okay. All right, but going on, it says, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay, and so basically and going on, verse 10, and with all deceivableness, because what he does is deceive, man. Okay, and we're gonna get further scriptures on it, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, the point of the story, all right, the point of this lesson is to remind you to not take heed to what Esau is telling you, man. Esau is our enemy. Esau deceives. Okay, he's going to try to deceive with this chip as though it's something that's going to rehabilitate you in some way, shape, or form. All right, you already see the chaos that's happening in the world today, man. All right, so the next step will be to issue forth this RFID microchip. And if you take this chip, man, that's your ass. You ain't going to get delivered, man. You're going to die. You're going to die the death of the 2/3 and the heathen, man. All right, it says, Salakia, going on, it says, with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Right. They've been deceived by Esau, man. They have not received this truth, man, which this truth is our love, man. All right, that's really what it is. Okay. All right, and going into the word word love, how do you show that, man? Is by obeying. All right, which in this case would be obeying the commandments of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, man, of the Heavenly Father. Okay, but we've been adopted back into this love, being able to commit yourself to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right, through that sacrifice of Yahushai, man, and we know through these scriptures, like we're getting the prophecies that are coming, Esau is going to bring forth this chip. And we know his works, man. We know his working is after the working of Satan. We know that he is the deceiver, man. All right, let me go ahead and grab another precept here, Salakia. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55 and verse 20. It reads, "He that put forth his hands against he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart." And what's it talking about? It's talking about the works, the history of Esau. Okay, what he did was he came and he made all these peace treaties, and by peace he's destroyed many. Okay, he's came in the name of peace, coming forth as though he's trying to help you in some way, just like the same thing he does to these smaller nations today. Okay, but yet he goes there to destroy, man. I mean, that's what he did to you so-called Native Americans. That's what he did to you so-called Latinos. That's what he did to you so-called Negroes, man. All right, destroyed you with his peaceful mouth. All right, what does it say? The word of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So you since day one, you should know not to trust this devil, man. All right, because we know his inner workings, man. All right, if anybody, we should know Edomites better than they know themselves, man. Because we got these scriptures to tell you. All right, but anyway, going on verse 22, it says, "Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer thee, righteous, to be moved." You see that, man? So all we got to do is stay patient, man. We got to stay patient and faithful in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. All right, and we will be able to endure, man. We're all going to suffer, all right, the hour of temptation, the furthest extent of our faith being tried, man, just like Yahushai. Okay? So we also are going to suffer. Okay, and Lord willing, we have enough of a foundation built up to endure in that moment, man. Okay, and this is how you endure it. Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. All right, keep these things in your mind, man. All right, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the book of Isaiah. Salakia. Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6, and it reads, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff." I'm gonna go ahead and we'll keep going. It says, "The staff of this broken reed of Egypt." Actually, I'm gonna go up one verse 5. It says, "I sayest thou, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength of war. Now, of whom doest thou trust, that thou rebellest against me?" So who are you going to trust in, man? Are you going to trust in the Most High that told us not to take this RFID chip? Or are you going to trust in Esau that's going to come with his craftiness, with his deceivableness, and bring forth this chip like it's going to be something that'll rehabilitate you, man? We know that the end of this thing is destruction. All right, destruction to this world, destruction to Esau. Okay, so if you cleave unto Esau, man, all you're doing is prolonging your judgment. All you're doing is prolonging your time until your destruction, man. All right, but if you stay faithful in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, hey, guess what, man? All you're doing is ensuring that you're going to be, the Most High will find favor in your sight, man. All right, or you'll find favor in the Most High's sight, Salakia. But going on, it says, and Lord willing, receive that crown, of course. All right, but it says, verse 6, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, which is, what all these jakes are doing, man. They're running right into this panic where Esau wants them to go. All right, and then all he got to do is bring forth this, this remedy, that remedy. Hey, here's the RFID microchip, especially the way the economy is looking, man. It's looking like the economy is going to fall. You're going to have all these, the vaccinations that Bill Gates is issuing forth. All right, this ID 2020 thing going on. All right, all hands are pointing to the chip, man. This is the time that we're living in, okay? But anyway, going on, it says, all right, let's see what's going to happen when you hearken unto our oppressor, which in this point they're referring to Egypt. But who's the modern day oppressor? That would be Esau, Edom, okay? Beginning with that whore that sits on the beast being America, man. Okay, when America calls these particular shots, these other nations just fall right in line, man. That's why everything is upside down. Okay? But anyway, going on, it says, whereupon if a man lean, all right, so he's referring to, Egypt, or, in this case, Esau, as a broken reed, okay, a broken staff, so to speak. So he used a staff to lean upon, right? So he says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it, which, is funny because we were reading this the other day and one of the brothers, had mentioned, that Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, because, it's telling you really the same thing, man. If you trust in this devil, he's gonna put that thing in your hand, man. He's gonna put that chip in your hand. And what's that gonna lead to? That's gonna lead straight to your destruction, man. It says, So is Pharaoh of Egypt to all that trust him, right? So you're gonna lean on what appears to be something that's gonna give you that stability to walk, but yet it's just gonna pierce you, and you're gonna be in a worse place than you were before you even attempted to use that staff to lean on, man. Okay, let me go ahead and jump back to the book of Revelation. Revelation 13, and we'll read 16 again. Actually, we'll go up to verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? Which that image is really it's sin, man. It's the likelihood, not the likelihood, but the likeness of this place, man, of Esau, really. Esau's pushed forth this sin on an all high, man. All right, now the whole world is following right to the rhythm that Esau is playing, man. All right, folly is set in great dignity according to these scriptures, okay? So the image, it wouldn't just be Cesare. It wouldn't just be some particular image that people would be bowing down to, all right? But really the image would consist of them, man. Just like, somebody would say the way that you act reflects on your image, right? Because the things that you're doing, that's basically what upholds your image, so to speak, all right? And the image of Esau, man, that would be all this bullshit, man. Everything that goes contrary to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they push. Anything that the world is pushing forth, you should know to stay the hell away from it, man. All right, because Esau's intentions are pure evil, man. Esau's intentions are to push us as far away from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua as he can, because these heathens know and understand that when we are in tune with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, with our power, they cannot stand against us, man. And ultimately, that's what's happening. We have been slowly but surely getting back in tune with our heritage, getting back in tune with our power, man. And now it's time that the Heavenly Father is going to shake this tree, man. And anything that's not stable is going to fall off. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So you see, these are two different things. Okay? Christianity, all that stuff, man, would fall under the image. All right? Homosexuality, all of that madness. Okay? But now it's telling you about an actual physical mark. Okay? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath a mark, giving you further evidence that this is the RFID microchip. Okay? And this is what the elders and the apostles have been prophesying about since before they even had the debit card, man. When they were still using cash. Now they have it where the RFID microchip is in your banking card. And in mine, they just canceled my card. I went to go use it for gas one morning and it denied me because they canceled my card and gave me a new one with the microchip that I guess they sent in the mail. So you see, Esau is just going to move forth with his man. He's making it look like it's for a good reason. But, he's slowly getting us used to these things, man. All right. And now the way that the world looks, man, all these prophecies unfolding, hey, this might be it, man. And Lord willing it be so. All right. It says, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. You see that? A number of a man, not of some spiritual demon, goat, half-breed creature. It says, and his number is 666. All right, going back to the 666. Okay, let me go ahead and jump to Revelation chapter 14. Let's see. Con. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive the mark, so you see, and receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the heavenly Father, which is poured out without mixture into this cup of indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. What's that? That's this nuclear destruction that's coming, this pending nuclear destruction that's prophesied throughout the scriptures as well, man. Just like I said, Esau is going to destroy himself ultimately. Okay, he's been used as a tool to destroy, and he will destroy himself. You see? The poetic justice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. He had him create this nuclear arsenal to destroy himself. And even Albert Einstein said it. He said, I don't know how the World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones, saying that he knew they were going to destroy themselves, man. And another man that had a heavy part in creating that first atomic warfare, all right, his name was Abraham Esau. And we went into that on a previous lesson. All right, there's no coincidence with these things, man. All right. But anyway, going on, it says, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That's right, man. Because those elect that get delivered, guess what, man? They're going to watch this place get lit up with ICBMs, man. 200 million nuclear missiles prophesied to hit America specifically, man. This is what's coming, man. And if you take that RFID microchip, hey, guess what? You're going to be sitting there just eating them missiles, man. There's more missile food. Okay? Go ahead and jump to the book of Daniel. This is Daniel chapter 9. Salakia, I meant to get Daniel chapter 8. This is Daniel chapter 8. In verse 24, it says, and his power shall be mighty. I'm going to go up to verse 23. I'll do 24. It says, and his power shall be mighty, but now not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. All right, being the nation of Israel. All right, and what did it say? Not by his own power, man. Okay, which really who it's getting on is it's going all the way back to Antiochus Epiphanes. Okay, who originally was, brought forth the abomination of desolation, which was that, making the temple barren, desolate. Okay, and ultimately destroying it with, when they had gotten the upper hand, when these heathens, these Edomites, the Grecians had gotten the upper hand over Israel. Okay, but yet today, all right, you still have Esau pressing over us, man. When you go into the book of Revelation, it refers to the beast being wounded, but yet living. Okay, because when Rome fell, that was that beast being wounded, man. But yet it's come back into power, all right, beginning with the Renaissance, the rebirth of Esau, Edom. Okay, so now, anyway, getting to the point, you got Esau, in that same power seat as Antiochus Epiphanes once was. Okay, Esau continues to be on that power seat, man. And we know according to the prophecies that he's getting ready to be pulled off of that power seat and put on the very, very bottom, which is where he belongs. Okay? And the nation of Israel, all right, put back in power. But yet, what does it tell you? That he will destroy wonderfully, man. Once again, he was created to destroy. Okay? But verse 25, it says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, being proud, and by peace destroy many. You see, by peace. Just like Antiochus Epiphanes destroyed by peace, just like Cristobal Colon, all right, Christopher Columbus destroyed by peace. All right, that's what Esau does, man. And they're going to continue to destroy by peace. So don't take heed to what this devil tells you, man. If anything, do the complete opposite, all right? Be like that thing 1 and thing 2 on Dr. Seuss, man. Esau tells you to do something. I mean, and you know, don't take this the wrong way. You don't need to go be breaking laws and things of that nature. All right? Because the scriptures make that very clear. But one thing we will never take, all right, is this RFID chip. Okay? Esau tells you you can't jaywalk. Hey, don't jaywalk, man. Why should you be arrested over something simple? But Yahweh Shem Yahushai told us not to take this chip, man. So if Esau tells us to take it, dude, guess what? We ain't gonna take it, man. Even if he presents it in the most deceivable way possible, which he will, because he is the devil, man. He was created to destroy. He was created to deceive. So if the Heavenly Father created something for a purpose, it would do it perfectly, man. That's why it said, what? He shall destroy wonderfully. Not with any kind of flaw of not being able to destroy. All right? You go, and you want to spend top dollar, make sure that you get a quality product. That product is going to do what it did because you spent top dollar. You bought it from somebody who their job is to sell quality things, man. That guy's going to make sure that when he's finished with it, it's going to be of quality and it's going to do exactly what it's supposed to, man. And if it don't, then guess what? Hey, you're going to go to somebody else who will. The Heavenly Father is the creator of all energy, man. His creations are doing exactly what they're meant to do. Even if you have fallen out, even if this guy, has received the crown, even if this guy can't get it, they're all following the beat of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, this script, if you will. All right. And that goes into the book of Proverbs as well. Man's goings of the Lord, how can then a man understand his own way? Just finishing off of this verse, man, it says, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Yep, and that's why, what do you have? What do you have today, man? You have Donald Trump just sent his first Space Force out. Meanwhile, all this chaos is going on. So Esau is through, man. We just gotta hold on a little bit longer, continue to endure. Okay? Until that time's here, man. And when you see this RFID chip getting pushed on that mandatory level, man, there ain't no question about it, man. That time is here. Okay? But you see right now, we just continue to watch these signs, man, waiting for these prophecies to further unfold. And building up what we can to try to withstand in that day, man. But with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. Call Allah Yamla Yah Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS Great Millstone. Peace, love, blessing, salutations to the elect Shalom.